All right, everyone come to the back, please. So you guys gonna be in my clip as well. We are recording. Say hi to people at home. You got to be on my YouTube, okay? So here's a angiosperm and gymnosperm. We're gonna start with the first gymnosperm. Gymno mean what? Naked, no clothes. So here's a fruit of the first one. This is Netum. So Netum, if you look, it look like normal angiosperm. There's big leaf and everything, but if you look at the reproductive structure, there's no flowers. This is not a flower. This is a cone, the female cone. So the male cone look. Oops, sorry. The male cone. It's okay. The male cone look like this. It's a smaller, little flower, but it's not a flower. It's a male cone. We don't have it today, but the female cone is slightly bigger, with the seed attached to them. So the people of Thailand will consume this quite a bit. We use the young leaf, like here. The young leaf is very starchy. It's soft and it's chewy, and you stir fry with eggs and dry shrimp. So good. In Indonesia, they use this seed and they grind them up to get the powder, and this will make a good sort of like potato chips, but not potatoes. It's come from Netum. So we only have one genus in Thailand, Netum, here. This is an actual plant. You can come look at them. It looks, if I don't tell you, this look exactly like a regular angiosperm plant, like the plants over there, the angiosperm. All right, so this is a bit difficult, but if you see the cone, it will be clear. There's actually gymnosperm. All right, so this one you won't see too much unless you order them in the restaurant or you go to the forest. All right, this one you see a bit more often. Let's move to the second one. Oops. This is the genus Cycas in the division Cycadophyta. So general name is Cycad, right? So Cycadophyta, and you look at this, it look kind of like palm, right? But if you touch them, anybody want to touch them? Just touch the leaf. It's tough, right? It's kind of spiky. It looks like a palm, but you touch it like, ow. So this is, sometimes we call sagu palm. They're not sagu, but it looks like a palm. So this is cycad, and if they're ready to reproduce, they produce either male or female cone. And the fun thing is that when you buy the plant, when they're young, you have no way of telling. It's just like random box. Ooh, you get a male, you get a boy or a girl. So if you get a boy, you get this cone that look like this. I mean, this is already broken down, but each cone, as I imagine, is bigger, and a cone consists of this leaf. This is microsporophyll, right? A bunch of microsporophyll put together. This is a male strobilus, and if you look underneath each of these microsporophyll, there's a bunch of like powder. These powders are microsporangium. If you look closely, it looks like a little flowers. It open up, it contains a little spore in there. So this is a male part, and if you plant this at home, your home will smell. It's stinky. The male part is stinky, right? The female look a bit more organized. So it's just one leaf, and then on the side, the black part is megasporangium. That contain megaspore, and then when they fertilize, they will come into a seed. So this is when they make a sporangium. This is when they are seed, fertilized already. So this is always at the female part. So make sure you see the difference here. There's a male, here's a female of the same plant, but they on the separate individuals. So this is cycad, very recognizable. They look, most rich people plant this in their home because it's huge and it looks kind of Jurassic-like, and I don't know. It's a plant that if you only grow them if you have space in your house. So it's just like, yeah, I want to show off my big house, yeah, right? And if you want to see I think the most number of cycad plants in Thailand, you can go to Pattaya. There's a place called Suan Nong Nut. They contain, I think, 90,000 plants of cycad. It's a lot. Like all of the cycad species in the world is there in Suan Nong Nut. Okay, this is cycad, and we have another genus that look not as spiky. This is Samia. This one look a bit flatter, and the cone looks slightly different, but it's also a cycad group. Doesn't look quite the same, but we see some of them in the ornamental plant as well. So this is the Cycadophyta, separate male and female, big cone, separate male and female cone. Okay. And this is probably the most popular gymnosperm, pine. So this is young pine tree. They look kind of sad, but it will grow up to be, hopefully, you grow up to a big, giant, beautiful Christmas tree. And the noticeable character you see right away is the leaf. It's what we call needles. Just like, like a needles. And if you look here, the needles are in bundles. So they cluster together. They're together in this like bundle here. And in Thailand, we have two species, the one with 3 needles and 2 needles. But if you move to temperate zone, there's like 1 needle, 2, 3, 4, 5, all kinds. Well, in Thailand, only 2 and 3, 2 species. You separate by the number of needles in the bundle, right? And male and female, pretty obvious. So this is a male cone. It look very small. It look like a young bud, like young stem. If you touch them, you probably get some yellow powder on it. So that's a pollen. So there's a male cone. Compared to the size of female cone, this is a female cone. Female cone is woody, like a wood scale. You find them in IKEA for ornamental. So there's a size difference. And the female cone can get like this big. I found them in the US called sugar pie. It's like enormous. And if you like shake them and listen at them, they will be like a little like something rattling inside. That's a seed. That's a wing seed. And if you try to shake them out, do we have forceps around here? Oh, here we go. So you have forceps around here. You can see the wing. Up. Yeah. That's a seed. So the seed is produced where the female gametophyte is, and there's a wing seed. So that rattling sound you hear is come from the inside. So this is all fertilized and they produce seeds already. Come on. I just broke something here. So you can see if you look between the scale here, you see this wing coming out. Yeah, this is a wing seed. Yeah, probably I should find a bigger one. The big one already lost all their seeds. Yeah. And this one, they usually some of the species open by fire, so therefore like some of the pine forests need fire to open up the cone, and then let they burn all this pine needle on the ground. So they only open up with a fire. If you want to help them, you can put them in the oven and they blow up. So yeah, come take a look at them. So male and female cone, and inside the female cone, once they fertilize, this become the wing seed. Right, so this is seed of pine with the wing, so this can fly away. So that's the pine. This is very different from the others. You recognize them right away. This is Pinophyta. The Pino comes from pine plant. So very recognizable. And we're gonna look at the last 2 groups on the other end. So here are very common plants everywhere else but Thailand. So this is Ginkgo phyta. You see them as a yellow tree on the street. If you go to Korea, Japan, I mean, if I have all the money, I would take you guys to Japan right now. No, not right now. It turn yellow in about October or November. So, field trip, right? Yes, please. Right, and they produce this, look like a fruit, but it's not a fruit, it's just a seed, right? And the seed look like this. And we take the seed coat out, there's a yellow part inside, which is in Thai people is bak goi, is put it in your all kind of dessert, right? And the leaf, the part that tell, like you can tell this plant apart very easily, this is the leaf here. It fan shaped here and has two lobes, one lobe here, two lobe here, and the vein is dichotomous. There's like 1 to 2, 1 to 2 always. And if you see this, it's only one species in the world. It's called Ginkgo biloba or biloba. And it's only one species in this group, Ginkgo phyta, one plant species. It's supposed to be a living fossil. It looks like this for the past 100-something million years. So it looked like this always, and you see this plant, you can't go wrong. So that's Ginkgo phyta. And finally, we have the most abundant plant in the world. This is the flowering plant, angiosperm. Why do you know it's a flowering plant? Ta-da, flowers, duh. And like, I don't see any flower in here. Well, these flowers, right, we will learn later in the structure part, the flower, the ovary would get fertilized and they germinate into, it will develop into fruit. Oh, this is a fun plant. This is in Thai called Mamong Hao Manao Ho. It's very, very sour, like extremely sour. If you're really sleepy in the class, they will get you right back up, like literally. Would I dare? No. And what is this? Anyone know this one? Chili pepper. And if you have not seen the chili flower, it's here, the white one. And the chili flower, the ovary, they will develop into the fruit. So if you see flower or fruit, you have angiosperm, the flowering plant. So the rest of them in the lab today don't have any flower or fruit, right? So sometimes I have a friend who's a medical doctor, and she was like, my plants never fruit. What's wrong with them? And I was like, do they flower? Yes. So what? Like, why you can't get the fruit? Oh wait, I thought if they have flower, they have no fruit. You're a medical doctor. You should know this. If you have flowers, yes, they can have fruit. Okay. So the fruit comes from flowers. If you have no flower, no fruit. Okay. So things like ginkgo has no flower, no fruit. Even though you have things that look like a fruit, it's not a fruit. Fruit come from the ovary inside the angiosperm. Inside the flowers, sorry. Okay, that's pretty much it. And I think unfortunately, most of these plants are huge. You can't bring all of them here, but you get to see most of them here. All right, that's it.